Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Liz. I just had to take a few sips before I get ready to start speaking. I am participating today in a tag, and this is called the Current Tag 2018. This tag is hosted by Mrs. V over at Mrs. V, and I will link her channel down below so you guys can go over and visit her channel as well. And there are 10 questions that we are to answer, and so let's get started. Okay, let's get into this tag. Question number 1 says, do you still write checks or do you pay electronically? First of all, I don't like checks. I don't write checks. I can't stand them. So I pay electronically or I use cash. Simple as that. I do not like writing checks. It just takes too much time, and sometimes if you don't balance your checkbook out, you do something wrong, everything bounces and it's just a mess. All right. Question number 2, landline or cell phone only? Cell phone only. I don't deal with landline anymore. I mean, why pay 2 bills, your landline phone and your cell phone? That's just doubling, your bill per month. So I just figure choose one or the other, whatever works for you and your household. And all 3 of us in this household, we have our cell phones, so we just pay a family plan, and it's cheaper that way than dealing with the landline. So no landlines. Question number 3, VCR, DVD player, Blu-ray disc player, or do you stream your movies? I have a DVD player, so we do that. We put our movies inside of that, and also we stream the movies, especially when it's the holidays. You want to watch those Christmas movies and you're searching to see which ones are playing. I have one favorite that I love to watch during the holidays, and it only comes on by streaming through it to find the channel. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Question number 4, Android or iPhone? Well, I have an iPhone 7 Plus, so that's what I use. I had an Android phone before, and then I got introduced to the iPhone. I was told by my son all the features and wonderful things that iPhone has. Oh, you need to get an iPhone, blah, 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 blah. So we all in this household have iPhones. And I must say, I like it. I like it. Question number 5. Do you wash your dishes by hand or do you use a dishwasher? I wash my dishes by hand, but I cannot stand washing dishes. I hate it. I mean, nasty, nasty, nasty. And when the water gets cold, we have a dishwasher, but it doesn't work that well. Don't know if I want to buy one, get it fixed. So we just, for right now, just wash the dishes by hand. But I would love to put all those dishes in the dishwasher. Oh my gosh. Whew. We're gonna get one, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna live it up in that dishwasher. I mean, unless it's just a few dishes, I will wash them by hand. But when it's a whole pile of them, I mean, from pots to skillets to everything, I mean, you're scrubbing in there. And usually what I'll do, when I know it's my turn to wash dishes, I will time myself. I look at the clock, I say, okay, put on my gloves, and I'm gonna time myself. I try to get all my dishes done before a certain time. It's just a personal thing that I like to do for myself, just to kind of motivate me to not take so long, because I can wash dishes much faster than my husband can. I mean, he will take his time even more than me, but goes slow and slow, and I'm like, shoot, I would have been done. I like to tease him sometimes on that. So that's the answer to that question. Number 6 says, excuse me, wine drinkers, white or red? Well, typically I'm not known as a drinker. I have had wine, and I have tasted red and white, but if I have to choose, they're both good. I like them both, but I have to choose red. Probably would be my first choice, then the white second, because red is one of my second favorite color. My first favorite color is pink. So I would have to choose red over white, but if someone handed me a glass of white wine, yeah, if it tastes good and if I wanted to drink it, yeah, I would drink it. Question number 7, formal dining room, den, or living room? Pretty much formal dining room. It has everything in it, you know, all the trimmings and couches, the table, everything. It's normally formal, but you know, we try to make it relaxing and comfortable. I've got all my throws, a throw on my recliner chair, on my couch, on both couches. We have throws. Sometimes my husband will want to use his little blanket instead of the throw, because the throws that I have are white and he doesn't want to dirty it up. So I'm like, hey, I can wash it, you know, it's no problem. So we try to make it nice and cozy. So that's pretty much what it is, a formal living room that we have. All right, and 3 more questions left. Number 8 says, do you like carpet, hardwood, or tile? Well, all through the years of having carpet, I am done with carpet. You hear me? I can't stand carpet. I mean, they have some really pretty colors out there. It's just that, you know, the carpet gets so dirty and it's hard to clean it. And then when you do clean it, you have to spend so much money, unless you have one of those cleaners, and I don't have one of those. So I like hardwood. My thing would be hardwood floors. You just have to keep it mopped, shine, and it's just nice. Put your throw rugs on there and then you're ready to go. I mean, you don't have all that cleaning to do, so with the exception of mopping it, you know. But I like tile as well. I would choose tile if I did not have hardwood, but if I have a choice between all 3 of these, I would take hardwood floor any day. Yes, yes, yes. Love hardwood floors. I grew up in a house with my grandmother. She had hardwood floors, and sometimes it would squeak because the house was so old. But it's funny just thinking about that. When she said hardwood floor in her list of questions, I was like, oh my gosh, that brings me back to my childhood days. But yes, I love hardwood. All right, when vacationing, do you prefer beach or mountains? Well, that depends on the type of season it is. If it's summertime, then I would probably say the beach, even though I'm not getting in that water. I mean, the water's too polluted these days. You know, I will walk along the sand and the ground. I'm not going to get in the water though. The mountains, I wouldn't mind going to the mountains. I like going there, especially when it's snowing. You know, I like to drive up to the mountains and just enjoy the snow if it's snowing up there, just the coolest breeze, you know. But I have to be careful because I don't like winding roads. Sometimes I get little motion sickness, so I have to really be careful with going up mountains. But I like mountains, so mountains sometimes, beach sometimes. And the last question, if you could change any trend, style, or law, what would it be and why? Well, I would change, I can't stand the way they make these jeans with all these holes, big rips, and I mean showing half of your behind, half of your thigh. I mean, I think that's ridiculous, really. I mean, you're not gonna see nobody my age wearing no ripped up, torn up jeans. Now, you know, I'm not gonna say my age, but there are people my age that do wear them, you know, but I just can't stand that. I mean, you might as well not even wear any pants, you know, everything all torn up. I mean, you might as well just go naked almost, you know. So if I could change that, I would. There would be no cut up, holey jeans, okay? You have to keep your skin covered. And as far as the law, what would I like to change? I'm with Mrs. V. I can vouch for that. I would change no guns, okay? Take the guns out. We don't need gun control. We need no guns, period. That is the way I feel on it. You can differ with me if you want, but that is, since I'm answering the question, that's the law that I would change, because guns produces violence. I mean, why have gun control? There is no such thing as gun control. There really isn't, because people don't know how to control themselves. You might as well not even make guns, really? I mean, come on. The only people who need to have guns, and then some of them shouldn't even have them, and that's the officers. But I don't want to get too deep into that question. So that is what I would change. Since I'm answering the question, that's what I feel, and I'm entitled to my own opinion. So yeah, that is the end of this tag, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my answers. This was fun. I was just sitting on the couch, and then when I was looking at Angela's Hangout, I was listening to her answers, and I said to myself, I need to get off this couch, get off my lazy behind, and go do this tag, because I'm very sleepy from getting up so early this morning for church. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this tag, because I love doing tags. I mean, those are just so much fun to me. But anyway, we have to tag 2 people. The first person I'm going to choose will be Hanna over at Hanna Daily Life. Hanna, you're tagged. And Kenya from Kenya's Decor Corner. You guys are tagged, ladies. Alrighty, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my answers, and I hope that you will participate in this tag. And thank you, Mrs. V, for creating this tag. The questions that you put out there, very interesting questions. And to all my old subscribers, all my friends, thank you guys so much for returning back and listening to my answers and watching this video. And if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what to do. And hit that notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload my videos. And I will talk to everyone else later in another video. Toodaloo!